Samantha moved into a small apartment in the city after her breakup, eager for a fresh start. The apartment was cozy, and she quickly settled in. But one thing she couldn't get used to was the old, antique mirror that hung in the hallway. It was beautiful, but something about it made her uneasy. At night, when she walked past it, she'd notice her reflection seemed a little off, her movements were delayed or slightly out of sync. At first, she shrugged it off as just being tired, but after a few weeks, the feeling of discomfort grew stronger. One night, after a long day of work, Samantha stood in front of the mirror to check her appearance. As she stared at herself, she saw her reflection smile, but she hadn't smiled. She backed away, her heart pounding, but the reflection continued to smile, its eyes following her every movement. It was as though the reflection had a life of its own, watching her, mocking her. Desperate, Samantha covered the mirror with a blanket, but the next morning, when she removed it, the reflection was exactly the same, except her reflection was no longer her own. It was a stranger's face, smiling back at her. She moved out that same day, leaving the mirror behind. It said the apartment was never rented again, and the mirror was found months later, still hanging in the hallway with no trace of who had lived there before her.